How's everybody doing? Sorry about that, everybody. So today we are going to debunk fat acceptance, why thinness isn't the enemy. Um, uh, I ran across this lady's video. I found this quite funny. Um, First of all, how you doing? Alan Roberts. Some people call me that angry bald man. I go by the MFing COO, the motherfucking COO of my companies, but the MFing COO on Instagram and on Twitter. Please go follow. And right here, I'm just Alan Roberts. Some of you might recognize me because I used to be called Every Damn Day Fitness. I'm Alan Roberts. Every Damn Day Fitness is a business that we own. But anyway, I've been warning people about fat acceptance for a long time. We are literally at the stage right now where people are starting to get thinner. I'm very pleased about that. But we are seeing people literally buck against it as if getting healthier is the problem, as if getting healthier is somehow negative, you know? So let's get to it because this is wild. I want to talk about this lady's video and then we'll talk about where she's at. So this says, just worked a 12-hour shift and she's talking about going to the gym. Like she's motivated.
Not as bad as I want to wear the teeniest, tiniest, nearly non-existent bikini this summer.
So she's saying she wants to wear the teeniest, tiniest bikini to look good. And then, of course, and I know everybody's going to be shocked, a fat woman is pissed because, well, she is. So watch this.
Not nothing tastes as good as skinny feels being acceptable to say out loud again.
Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. It's perfectly fucking acceptable to say that because guess what? It's fucking true. You know why, fat ass? Because you are hurting yourself. That's why. Nothing tastes as good as skinny feels.
I honestly did not think we were quite there. Well,
I didn't honestly quite think that we were at the point where a fat woman thinks she should be judging other people. And for those of you that are saying she's not fat, she's morbidly obese by waist to height ratio. Morbidly obese by waist to height ratio. Get there faster. I can't believe we're at a stage where this woman thinks she's not a fat fuck. I can't believe that we're at a stage where this woman somehow thinks that she should be judging somebody who wants to work out and be in shape. I can't believe we're at a stage where somehow this woman thinks she should sit in judgment of anybody's lifestyle choices when she's a fat fuck. It's amazing to me.
We're going to conduct a little experiment together today because I'm almost sure that we can eat what we want and wear what we want at the same time.
Oh, you can. You're just going to look like shit doing it. You can face fuck yourself with all the shit that got you fat in the fucking first place, and you can wear whatever you want. You're just going to look like a fucking pot-bellied pig doing it.
But let's see. Honestly, F Chick-fil-A forever. That will just always be my stance, but I did order some fast food that presumably has similar caloric content. Wish me luck.
Shocking, a fat woman eating on camera. So fucking surprised.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God, your waist to height ratio is you're fat. That's what it is. Your waist to height ratio is you're fat. She is clearly probably at a 0.6 waist to height ratio or higher. You're morbidly obese, bitch. Period. Like, oh my God. Oh, you can wear whatever you want. You look like a pot-bellied pig. I mean, look at this. She's got cellulite on her fucking arms. Like, you are nobody to be judging any fucking body else by any standards.
My hypothesis has been confirmed. During a swim.
Yeah, you can, in fact, wear whatever you want. Go ahead. Let your freak flag fly. I don't give a fuck. You just look like shit. You just look like shit. You look like you abuse your body. You look like you don't give a fuck about your future existence. You look like you've been told you're pretty too much when you're not attractive because guess what? You're fat. If the most attractive thing about you comes out of a makeup bottle, shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. You're giving some other young lady a hard time. You wanted to sick your audience on this other young lady because you felt some kind of way. Like here she is talking about being in a tiny bikini. You're like, I can wear a bikini too. First of all, I am guaranteeing you that's not the tininess of a bikini that the other girl was talking about. Your tiny bikini could make 20 tiny bikinis for her. The material from your tiny bikini could easily fit her multiple times. She could probably make a fucking dress out of it. So you're not wearing a tiny bikini. You're wearing a bikini that shows your big ass fucking gut. That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. Like, you think this is some sort of fucking flex. You look like a fat woman in denial. That's what you look like. And it's sad, pathetic, but that's you.
The sky is not falling down. Nobody cares. Live your life.
I don't care. You can fucking glutton yourself all the fuck you want. You just look heinous. Look at how sloppy she looks. Like, first of all, she looks like she's like a 3 bottle of wine a night drinker. Secondly, everything looks like if she were to take that, like everything looks like it just slide down. Like, shut the fuck up. Why are you giving somebody trying to fucking better themselves and be fit a hard fucking time? If fat people start giving thin people a hard time and shaming them for losing weight because you're ashamed of being a fucking fat fuck that can't stop face fucking yourself with food and probably drink 3 bottles of wine a night, maybe you should shut the fuck up. Like, you guys are the problem. You realize that? Like, obesity is the fucking problem. I got a newsflash for you. We just had a little fucking cold pandemic about 5 years ago that if you were under the age of 70 and healthy, was literally nothing to be fucking concerned about. It had like IFR. If you were young, under the age of 70 and like lived a healthy lifestyle, weren't fat, you got good sleep, got good hydration, stress relief. If that was you, as a newsflash, COVID was less deadly to you than the flu, likely less deadly to you than a normal fucking cold, because the infection fatality rate for people in that bracket was like 0.00005. Fucking survivability rate of like 99.9995%. But not for you, fat ass, because you were more likely than the average, because guess what? You're fat. How we live in a society that fucking closed hundreds of thousands of family-owned businesses, that fucked up that like literally fucked up our society. It broke the fabric of our fucking society over a fucking cold that was harder for elderly people and fat people. How we are fatter now, and we are like fat people are more outspoken now than ever fucking before, is beyond me. You bitches are the reason why we were fucking scared into closing down. Like, other people, not fat asses like you, but other people were like, oh no, I have fat friends and they might have a problem. I should wear a diaper on my face. Like, we should not be accepting anybody at all being fat at all. Here's the thing. What if there is a virus released as a biological weapon? I can tell you what's going to make you have a much better chance of surviving it. Not being a fat fuck, not having a waist-to-height ratio that makes you look like a fucking Homer Simpson doll. Because you're built like Homer Simpson. Fucking sad. Sadness.
Eat your food, wear what you want, because it is simply not that serious.
Your health is not that serious. Yeah, your health is not that serious. You know what? What I'd love for this woman to do? I would love for you to eat like 3 pizzas a day. If your health is not that serious, fucking go for that shit. Fucking run that shit, dog. Like, for real. Like, let's fucking have that shit going. Like, get fat. Get yourself fat as fuck fat. Okay. All right. I'm going to do Q&A for a little while. Fucking sad. I mean, I'm so over these people. I really am. I really, 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 really am. By the way, here you go, guys. You can get yourself Pure Blood, which is the best heart health supplement, along with making sure you're breaking down spike proteins from either the COVID cold or from the gene therapy that somehow or another everybody thought would be a good idea to take, that tricks your body into producing the dangerous part of the fucking virus. It's so dumb. Like, fucking wildly stupid. But you can get Pure Blood. There's the GLP-1 booster stack. That is No Morbidity and Alchemy. Plus, you get a copy of my book, Hunger Free and Happy. And then there's also 3-month and 6-month coaching deals. Thank you very much. Let me pop up here. I saw a few. I live by the beach, and pretty much everyone is fat. Normal-sized people are the minority. Yep. Oh, I'm built like her in the thighs, but still, this is my sign. I mean, here's your sign for everybody. Here's your sign. Go get a tape measure. Measure the thinnest part of your waist. Like it should normally be like right under here. Like here's my rib cage. It's right under here. Like that's my waist, right? So measure the thinnest part of your waist. Take that measurement and divide it by your height measurement in the same measurement increments, right? If it is more than 0.5, if your waist circumference is more than half of your height, do something about it. You're fat. If it's more than, if it's 0.6 or higher, you're morbidly obese and you are likely hurting yourself. Fix that shit. But the average woman in America in 2018 was morbidly obese, according to the CDC. That's just not me. That's according to the CDC. The average woman in America was 5'3.5" inches tall and weighed about 170 plus pounds and had a waist to height circumference or waist to height ratio of 0.601. Morbidly obese. That should be your wake up call. She's eating too many peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, probably. I look like this. I feel shame right now. I need to do better. You're right, and you should. I have a half a feeling that you made that statement thinking like you were going to make me feel bad because you feel shame right now. But if you're a fat fuck, you should be ashamed of it. Like, I'm not shaming you. You should be ashamed. Right? Like, you're right. Like, if you look like that, if you look like a pot-bellied pig, you should be ashamed about it. And you should fucking fix that shit. I'll coach you to help it, but I'm not going to bullshit you and I'm not going to lie to you. Body positivity relies on 3 addictions: food, comfort, and external validation. Damn, Adam, that's fucking true as fuck. Thank you. Jesus. I think she is enraged at the other girl. Why would she make a video if it wasn't serious? Yeah, if it's not that serious, why make the fucking video? Very good point, Angela. Hunter, health is not that serious until all this. Exactly, right. What the fuck? It's not that serious. Yeah, the fuck it is, bitch. You're a disproportionate burden to all society. Shut up. It's not that serious until you're walking uphill and it sounds like you're fighting for your life. Exactly. I don't blame TikTok. I don't blame TikTok at all. Okay. I don't blame TikTok for these people at all. This problem happened way before TikTok even became into existence. TikTok did not put Tess Holliday on the front cover of Cosmopolitan magazine. TikTok did not put 2 fucking extremely fat ass women on the cover of a magazine saying this is healthy. TikTok didn't do that shit. Our government, Big Food and Big Pharma, did that shit. They want you fat, sick, weak, and dependent upon them. It's actually a book I'm writing. They want you. It's evident. Like, literally, they want you fat, sick, weak, and dependent. Big Food wants you fat because the cheapest food that they can fucking produce, they can sell to you, and they make the highest profit off ultra-processed foods. That food fattens you up. It's easy for them. They want that food sold to you. Big Pharma wants you to eat that food because then you're going to need Big Pharma because you're going to eat a bunch of ultra-processed foods, have problems with inflammation, have problems with your heart, have problems with your weight, have problems with your blood sugar regulation, your blood pressure, your triglycerides, your cholesterol, all that shit. They want it. There is no fiduciary incentive for the healthcare industrial complex to cure you or keep you actually healthy. They want to medicate you to health. They want to treat all your symptoms so you present as healthy. They don't want you to be healthy because then you wouldn't need their fucking drugs. And if you don't think that the federal government has facilitated these 2 things, ask why we pay $5 billion a year of subsidies to corn so high fructose corn syrup can be made. Ask them why we pay $5 billion to the sugar lobby, to ultra-processed sugar, when sugar is an addictive substance that we market to fucking children. Also a book coming up from me. Ask the government why they have made it so that vaccine companies cannot be sued even if they hurt somebody. Ask them why They have made it so even the American Diabetes Association literally does not talk about lifestyle change when you become diabetic. They just want you to take the metformin. The government, through CMS, CDC, NIH, has literally facilitated the chronic illness epidemic, and I'm writing a book about it. So they want you fat, sick, weak, and dependent. It's not even. I mean, I'll debate anybody on that. Like anybody. I had 4 back fusion surgeries. Hardware broke. Recovery was a bitch. Oh God, hardware broke. That's fucking horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. I ate from boredom and being depressed. I started Zepbound and changed everything. I lost 43 pounds in April, and I feel amazing. Very, very good. When you're ready to get off Zepbound, take the GLP-1 boosting stack. Trust me. Then you're fine. Is it okay to take Nomo and Ember within a couple hours of each other? Yes. I take Nomo about an hour before I eat lunch, and sometimes I want the extra boost, but I don't want to do it incorrectly. No, you're fine. You're fine. They don't react together at all because no morbidity is non-stimulant, non-thermogenic, and fucking Ember is fucking kick-ass stimulant. Jesus Christ. Freya, I'm at the park right now and about to do a third of the adults are obese. Oh, yeah, at least. Go to Walmart. It's like fucking 60%. Let's see. Alan. Alan hasn't seen the hate of the ballerina or yoga aesthetic. That's not now in. Even mainstream is trending towards slimmer and healthy and not fat and sloppy. Good. Good. They should. Speaking of big food, you should check the macros on the Baskin Robbins 32-ounce Oreo shake. I heard it's like fucking crazy. 263 grams of sugar? Shit. That's fucked up. That is craziness. All right. So any questions about anything? We'll open it up. And I mean anything. Ask me questions about anything you want. I'll answer. If I know, I might say I don't know enough about the topic to say something about it, but I will fucking answer you. So go. Huh. Boom, boom. All right, folks. If nobody's got any questions, I'm going to hop off here. I'm going to go do some writing, get Hunger Free and Happy up onto a few other platforms. And if you have not purchased my book, It Was Never About Your Health, the COVID Pandemic, that book is going to be on sale at Apple, on sale at Barnes & Noble, on sale at all online book vendors within the next day or so. I'll be talking about it more tomorrow, I'm sure, because I think by tomorrow it should be on Barnes & Nobles and Apple. It's on Apple right now. So there'll be other places for people to get those books. I had a lot of people tell me that they don't mess with Amazon. So I put it up everywhere else too. Well, why not, right? If they got the content, you might as well put it up. But I hope all of you have a phenomenal day. One more time, my name is Alan Roberts. The link to get our coaching is right here. You can also check it out in the in the description box below. This is a funny one. This is the last thing. I'm going to go with it. One day you should do a video on how you organize your day. There will be no day in the life of Alan Roberts videos. None. Okay. So I can tell you how I organize my day. I'll just run through this real quick. I wake up about 4 a.m. every day. Between 4 and 5 a.m. every day. Oftentimes Crystal teaches a class at 6 and we try to have coffee before we can fucking before we chill, before I have to start working. By 6 o'clock, I have client consultations from my overseas clients normally, because 6 a.m. is normally midday for them. And we have some clients that are in like Australia and everything like that, where there's a 12-hour time change. So I talk to them when I'm younger. When it's earlier, when I'm younger. Where the fuck did that come from? Fire the ADHD person that said that. But I normally, by the first 2 hours, I've had somewhere around 3/4 a gallon of water and probably 2 cups of coffee. I then talk to clients for a couple hours, stop, teach a live class on the app. Normally Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, I teach a live, like normal dumbbell workout on the app with the people there. And then I stop. I organize this. I organize all my videos. Then I do my videos, and then I have like an hour that I write for, and then I talk to clients more. And in between that time, either right before I do my videos, like right before I actually do my videos, we eat, or right after I do my videos, we eat for the first time. And then I talk to more clients, and then I often do another live for evening rants or for Jewcast. And then after that, I'll have a snack, finish talking to the clients, and then Crystal and I will normally watch General Hospital and maybe another show. We watch General Hospital every night together. It's our show. It's the best show on TV if you ask me. But we and then we go to bed somewhere around 9 p.m. and I take magnesium glycinate. And when we're watching General Hospital, by the way, I normally have some sort of snack, that sort of thing. And your ADHD is English is my second language. Sometimes I hear you. Thank you. And then I'm normally asleep by 10 o'clock, and then I wake up at 4 the next day. But that's my damn near every day. Weekends are very similar. So, Angela Ballerina, how can you join the app? Well, you can join the app, but if you need coaching, you can use these ones. But if you just want to join the app, let me get the link for you. If you guys just want to join the app and be a part of everything, the live and pre-recorded classes, the hunger management support group, the habits group, that sort of thing, you can use this right here. Live and pre-recorded classes. Boom, boom. There we go. Oh, we have a few other people ask questions too, so I'll hang on. Should you eat the same amount of calories on rest days as you would on lifting days, trying to body recomp? I mean, I would suggest yes, and here's why. You want to build it as habitually as possible. That and your lifting days, you're probably only burning 200 or 300 calories. Like I know you think you're probably burning a shit ton more, but if you burn 450 calories while lifting weights, you have fucking crushed it. Crushed it. It's not that big. That's not that big of a caloric burn. It's really not. And I just shared the link. 6'2" man, 216, 60-inch necks, 33-inch waist. Should me lose more? Well, if you've got a 33-inch waist and you're 74 inches tall, 74 divided by 33. Yeah, I think you're fucking plenty good. I think you're plenty good. I don't think you need to lose weight. Now, you can for yourself if you want to. If you don't like the leanness, of course, I think you can stand a little bit of weight to lose. But if you have a 33-inch waist and you're 74 inches tall, you're fucking killing it. You're doing good. You don't really need to lose much more weight. If you ask me, that's my personal opinion. That's what I would tell you if you were a client. 5'9", 125 pounds for a female, still healthy. Depends on your waist to height ratio and body fat and composition and all sorts of other stuff. But yeah, I would say it's still healthy. Women, you guys do not have the skeletal frame, the frame to support a large amount of muscle. So, and you don't have the hormones to support a large amount of muscle either. So when a 5'9" woman, 125 pounds, I would say you're likely pretty lean and thin. You could stand to gain a little bit of muscle, honestly, because you are tall and that is a little thin. But I do believe that's within a healthy range. However, I would be more interested in how tall you are and how big your waist is. That's it. That's where I'm interested in. If your waist to height ratio is under, like as a woman, under like 0.35, I would suggest you are way too thin. So just to be real. I tried rejoining the app, tried resetting password, but it never sent the link. So tried starting like I had never been on before, and it wouldn't let me. Said I already had an account. Not that, Anna. Reach out to me on either Instagram or Twitter, and I will personally help you out. Okay, personally help you out. 25-inch waist at 5'9". Let me do the math on that real quick. Wild that my waist is smaller than yours. Mine's 28. And we're the same height. So 69 divided by, so 25 divided by 69.36. You're real close. You need. If I was you, I'd try to put on a little bit more muscle mass. But you're still at the very end, like the very beginning of what would be the healthy range. I think. I think you should gain some muscle mass weight, personally. Will do, and thank you. Thank you. You're very welcome. I appreciate you. And one more time, the Cadillac Smack. Thank you for the tip. I forgot to say that, but I hope that answered your question. I think you're fine, bro. But if you have any other questions, let me know. Reach out to me on Instagram or on Twitter also. Just remind me of who the fuck you are. So, because I get tons of messages. All right, folks. I am going to be off. I hope all of you have a great day. I will be back at 5:30 Eastern time today to talk about why the federal government should not tax us at all. It'll be interesting and fun.
Are you fit and fat? I was fit and fat. In fact, at the most athletic of my life, I was playing football, I was running fast, I was doing it all. I was fat. And we all know that being fat is not healthy, no matter how fit you might be. Now, I had to learn a lot of things to get rid of that fat, but I also wanted to keep it fit. And one thing is, I need to make sure I slept good. I need to make sure I controlled my appetite. I need to make sure I controlled my blood sugar. At the Ambrosia Collective, we've actually come out with a stack of products called the Holy Trinity Stack. And the Holy Trinity Stack has 3 things to help you do that. Now, number 1 is you need energy and motivation to go to the gym, to get it done, to burn those extra calories. For that, we have Ember. Also, you need to control your blood sugar and make sure your body utilizes the nutrients you eat to help your body burn more fat and build more muscle. For that, we have Alchemy and CT. And the final piece, and this is probably my favorite piece, is No Morbidity. No Morbidity not only helps to control your appetite, but also helps to control your stress. And it even helps you burn more calories while you sleep. So if you're looking to get all the traits that I got, to go from being a 300-pound monster to being what I am now, which is lean and in the best shape of my life, the Holy Trinity Stack is for you.